everyone, it is Wendy. I am back again for 25 Days of Manga. Sorry, I just got out of the shower. I don't have a lot of time today, so my hair is drying. Have stuff to do with my niece and sister and my fiance today, so I just wanted to squeeze in a quick video before we go on with my day. So, what I wanted to talk about was I finally finished reading Whenever Our Eyes Meet, a Women's Love anthology. It's by lots of different artists and authors, so there's not actually just one title. This one was good. I liked a lot of stories in it. It just made me sad that they were so short. So I just got like a taste of all these stories that I just desperately wanted more of. But it was still very sweet, and it was nice to see, older women, not, high schoolers. So that was nice. And a lot of the art in the inside. This is one of the artists that's my favorite in the inside. There's another one. There's one in the very beginning that I really like. I really like this artwork. And there's one in the back where I really like. I really like this artwork. It's definitely worth trying out. It is a yen press, so it's $13. Yen press is more expensive. So just if you're really into Yuri and girls love, and you just want like a couple cute chapters to read before you go to bed or whatever you do, I do definitely recommend it. It's definitely worth the read. It's just, I wanted more, but that's okay. It's an anthology. That's what you get from anthologies. But definitely do check it out. I recommend it wholly. Especially for a lot of the artwork that's in the inside. Okay, so there wasn't really a whole lot to say about that one because there's so many different stories in the inside, and I'll just let you, the lot of you, pick it up and find out for yourself. What I did want to talk about was I finished reading the first volume of Honey and Clover. Chica Umino? Chica Umino, I guess that's how you say the name. So, Honey and Clover, I have wanted to read for several years. I just haven't got a chance to get my hands on it. My brother watched the anime a long time ago, back whenever I was in high school, and he was going to watch it with me. He started it, and he's like, oh yeah, I started watching Honey and Clover, I think you'll like it. We'll start watching it together tomorrow. So he showed me a couple episodes, and then the next day he finished watching all of it, and he's like, no, never mind, we're not watching Honey and Clover. I'm like, well, why? I just started watching it. He's like, I didn't like how it ended. It didn't end how I wanted it to. I'm like, okay. So I actually know how the series ends because my brother spilled the beans on that to me. So I actually already know. So that's why I've wanted to read Honey and Clover. I just hadn't grabbed it yet because I already knew how it ended. So I wasn't like dying to read it. But then I stumbled across that half-price bookstore and I was like, cool, I can finally read. I'll finally start Honey and Clover. Let me tell you, this is a very strange, different series. Like, it had been so long since I'd seen that first few episodes of the anime, so I didn't really remember. It has a lot of comic relief in it, which is not a problem. I'm fine with that. Here, I'm trying to, it's just it's a lot of silliness of these characters in college, and it's also very much like a coming of age story, in that it's these college students, but there's still lots of growing to happen when you're in college, so that's not a problem at all. It's a lot of unrequited love. Anyway, love, stories like that. And I'm prepared for it because I already know what's gonna happen, but it's gonna be very hard. And I do really like Takimoto a lot. He's a very relatable character, and sweet. He's just a very nice guy, and it's gonna be hard because I just want the best for him. I just want him to have the best. And Morita, senpai, this guy right here, is 100% weirdo, but I like him. He's weird, but I like him because of that. Like, when he meets Hagu-chan, she's like the main girl, and he just finds this and brings it to her, and he takes photos of her, calling her the Kuroko Pokokuru. I'm sure that's something that's actually in Japanese lore. I'm just not too familiar with it, but reminds me of the Kuroks in Breath of the Wild, Zelda, so I'm sure that's what this is. So I need to do some research on that, find out the lore behind that. One thing I really like about this book so far is that it really depicts real college, how college actually feels. Like, it talks about that a lot of these guys have part-time jobs and they're poor and they can't afford to eat meat very often because they're poor. They mostly just eat noodles, and that is so real. Whenever my first time in college, I ate lots of ramen noodles. I ate lots of ramen noodles and Easy Mac, so lots of noodles. And this time around, it will probably be the same. I'm gonna stock up on lots of mac and cheese, lots of cup noodles. I guess I need to stack up on other stuff too. But, and then same with, Hagu here. She makes a scrapbook of clothes that she can't afford, so she cuts out little pictures of stuff that she likes, and so she can look at them and appreciate them. And I find that really realistic. It actually talks about like their courses and what they do, and the tiredness of college, and the stress of college, and the stress of, what am I gonna do after this? I don't know. I didn't have this planned. I just had going through college planned, not the afterward. So that's really cool to see that being played in effect in the story. All the characters are really likable and fun, and this manga does a good job of being light and fluffy and fun. And then, like here, Takimoto is eating with Hagu, and everything's fine. They're kind of joking together. And then it suddenly takes a turn, and she gets really stressed out, and then she gets sick. And we find out that she deals with a lot of stress, and she gets sick from it a lot. Just lots of serious, kind of sad, melancholy moments with these characters, which is nice. So it has a really good mix altogether. When I first started reading this, I wasn't sure how I felt because it starts out so silly and just full of these characters goofing around and a lot of comic relief. And then once you start getting into the core of it, you're like, oh, this is actually much different than what I thought it was going to be. Okay. So, I don't want to say too much about Honey and Clover because, well, I only read one volume, and I want you guys to, whoever is interested, to check it out and try it out for yourselves. I definitely do recommend it. So far, I haven't read more, and I mean, I already know how it ends, but I haven't really seen it play an effect on how it ends, and we'll see how I grow to some of the other characters. I really like Takemoto. He just seems like a real down-to-earth, realistic guy. Like, I feel like I could see him walking down the street. So, Honey and Clover, check it out, by Chika Umino. I'll show you so you know. It is still in print, like you still can get it brand new on Amazon. I was actually surprised by that. I was expecting to have to buy it on eBay, but I can buy it brand new on Amazon, and it's with Amazon Prime too, so I get my 2-day free shipping with that. So I'll probably buy volume 2 and 3 probably here soon. Real quick, I just wanted to share that volume 3 of Hana and Hina After School came in. This one, of course, came in before volume 2. I lucked out with this because this is out of print, and for whatever weird reason, volume 1 and 2 you can buy brand new, but this one you can't for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know what happened. I don't know why. But I was really sad at first when I found it out, and it was like $40 for this volume. And I was sad, and I was talking to my friends about it. I was telling them I was upset, and I was like, man, like, it's gonna bug me that I'll have volume 1 and 2, but not volume 3. And I was like, yeah, here, let me show you. And I look up on Amazon, and out of the blue, there's like 2 sellers that are selling it for $20. That's still more than I would have wanted to spend, but I was not gonna risk it. Because last time I did that with Strawberry Panic, it went to $90. And then luckily it went down to $60 and I was able to get it. But yeah. So I was not going to let that happen. It was either get Hana and Hina After School for $20, one for $40, or one for $80. And I was like, nope. Grabbing that right now. So I did. And I'm really glad it's in perfect condition for it being used. I guess it must have come from Half Price Bookstore or some sort of business, because it has the dot on there showing that, you know, it was used. So, but I am really excited that it's in good condition. I can't wait to read more, but I can't till volume 2 comes in. Of course, volume 3 comes in before volume 2. That's my luck. But anyway, volume 2 will come in soon. I'm sure Arcana of Dawn of Arcana should be coming in pretty soon. It's been over a week since I ordered it, so that will be coming in, so I'll have those to read. I'm about to start Honey Hunt, and then I'm going to start reading off and on Bloom Into You, between other stuff. And I did find this at Half Price Bookstore. I don't know anything about it. They have the whole series there, so, and it's still there, so if I guess I like it, I might just go up and snatch all of it, but it's, I don't know, it's just W Juliet, or with Juliet, or whatever, but this is it. And I don't know anything about this, but it was in fairly good condition, and it was on that 50% off sale, so I went ahead and got it. And they have literally all the volumes there, so I could easily just buy them all, unless someone snatches it, but this doesn't seem like to be a popular series, so it might still be there, actually. So if any of you have read this, let me know, and tell me what you think. That way I'll know to jump into it right away, or to wait a little bit. And as you know, I still have Love Focus to read. And I am on the lookout for Volume 1 of Beauty Pop. That's been on my list for a little while. I just haven't gotten around to reading it. And Mama Loves Manga. I saw her recommend it on one of her videos. So I plan on reading it because I trust her recommendations. So I'll check that out. I was going to read Kare's First Love, but Bizarre Individual, his review on it kind of put me off to where I could wait on it, and now I'm kind of upset because I bought a big haul of it, like, during the summer, because all the volumes were kind of hard to find, so, and the haul of it was really cheap, so I went ahead and bought it. Now I'm a little nervous after seeing the review, and now I'm like, I don't. So I'm not gonna rush to it. I do plan on giving it my own shot, and we'll go from there. Super excited when Christmas comes around. I gave a huge BL list to Bobby, and he said he got me like 11 books for Christmas. So I am really excited to see what he got me and open them up. And he wants me to make a video of when I open up those presents to show all of you. So that will be coming up. Actually, well, it will probably be coming up pretty soon. We don't know if we're going to Kansas City this Christmas or not, so we'll see. And we always open up our presents before we go to Kansas City. If not, then I'll wait till Christmas to show it to you guys, show all of y'all. I might make a video tomorrow. We'll see. Sundays are kind of up in the air for me. If I don't see you tomorrow, have a good weekend. Bye!